9:30 tomorrow. I had a meeting.
Victor, your timing is terrible.
You want to pencil me in sometime next week?
Very funny. In 6.5 hours, I have to get up again. In 8 hours, I have to walk through those office doors.
Just a job, Betsy.
It is not just a job. I am the first female executive in the history of the company. Do you know what that means?
I'm afraid I stopped listening at female.
Typical. Listen, honey. This is everything I've ever worked for, everything I've ever wanted. And if you had any idea of how I'm feeling, you wouldn't bring up, you know.
I didn't bring it up. The subject kind of came up on its own.
See what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
I would love for you to be here for me. But if it bothers you...
Leave and miss another morning of you getting stock reports in the shower, giving dictation while you get dressed?
I only did that once. Well, twice.
And that was during the training program. What's the real thing going to require? Spreadsheets while we make love?
The real thing's going to require your support. Okay?
Miss Freeze?
Yes.
I'm Norma Suffield, your new assistant.
How do you do?
Very well, thanks. We're down this way. I wanted this to be waiting for you. I called down to your old department. They said knock that milk and sweeteners.
Thank you. That's very nice, but you certainly didn't have to.
I want everything to be just right for you. I don't know if you know this, but you are something of a legend up here. I mean, nobody actually thought they'd boost a woman up. I feel very privileged to be working for you.
Thank you.
I got a key to the executive gym. I guess I won't be able to call it the boys' club anymore. Pretty great, huh?
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Never mind. You just enjoy. Mr. Stella would like to see you in his office at 10.
Oh, great.
Miss Freeze is here.
Thank you, Miss Betsy. Charles Stella, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
You had one hell of an evaluation from the training program.
Thank you.
Please. Well, let me speak frankly. You know there was a lot of in-house competition for this job.
Yes.
You also probably know that we were under a lot of pressure to hire a woman. I would not hire anybody to meet a quota. You were top of your class.
Well, I worked very hard.
I bet you did. As far as I'm concerned, an executive's an executive.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Great. I'm glad we see eye to eye. I've got something for you. You're going to buy us an airline.
Mr. Stella.
Charles, please.
Charles. I happen to be very familiar with this company's numbers, and they've been dying for the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're going to buy them.
Fontana Air?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to sound stupid, but I thought that company was out of business.
Just about. That's why we're buying it. Idea to solve the McGregor problem? Dear Mr. McGregor, in reference to your letter,
March 16, comma. Please rest assured that all outstanding shares, comma, bonds, comma, in the matter of any other securities involving the company, comma, Orpheus would certainly be open to any negotiations. No, strike that. Any reasonable negotiations. Usual closing. Norma, check the master file and see if any correspondence has emanated from McGregor to Orpheus prior to his March 21st letter. If so, make a hard copy and put it on my desk. Oh, also, Norma, I need sales figures for Fontana Air for a 6-month period commencing last January 1. Get me a list of their 5 most successful routes and compare their figures to the top 2 airlines flying the same routes. I also need passenger demographics for all 3 airlines.
yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Well, there's usually no one here this early.
I know, that's why I'm here. Ken Gordon, police?
Is there a problem?
I hope not. You don't happen to know Holly Anthony, do you?
The name sounds familiar. Does she work here?
Well, she used to work right there. She wrote a letter saying she had to resign immediately due to a death in the family, and no one's seen or heard from her since. There's no signs of packing in her apartment and no known deaths in the family. Would you mind if I poke around a bit?
No, go ahead.
Thank you.
Orpheus would certainly be open to any negotiations. No, strike that. Any reasonable negotiations.
And Charles absolutely loved the McGregor idea.
Charles?
Stella, the division president. So, my idea is being implemented on all the accounts.
Great.
Oh, and did I tell you about the secretary?
Betsy, can we please talk about something other than work?
Well, I'm trying to tell you about this woman who just disappeared.
What woman?
A woman who used to work at Orpheus.
She disappeared from the Orpheus Corporation? Smart move.
Not just from Orpheus, from life.
Hearing you talk, I think they were both the same thing. Isn't there anything else we can talk about?
What did we used to talk about?
We didn't have to think about it.
You know, if there was something major going on in your life,
There is
I'm
something
sure we would
major
be
going on in my
discussing
life.
that, too.
I'm having a big problem with the woman that I love.
Victor, I'm settling in. It's not always going to be like this.
That's what you said during the training program. Every day for 6 months.
You know, you're doing everything you want to do with your life.
Owning a restaurant isn't everything I want. I need more.
Oh, so do I. But I need more than a relationship, too.
I'm not talking about a relationship. I'm talking about a life. A life together.
What do you call this?
You're not here with me now. You're still back at the office.
I am not back at the office. And I think you're being a little selfish and insensitive.
Wake up call.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
It means I miss you. Call me when you're back.
Victor. Victor.
strangest thing.
I hardly knew her.
It's not like Holly at all. That's why the police are on it. People do flip out, you know. Everything just gets to them. They run away, drop it all. Spend the rest of their lives on a nude beach in Fiji.
Sounds like a good idea.
Not Holly. If anyone was together, she was. They say she was next in line for executive training. No kidding.
See you girls in Fiji.
You know, I think I left my watch at her place.
That's an excuse and you know it.
It's a 1933 Hamilton.
You're doing the right thing, Victor.
How much did we do?
Shh, I'm still counting.
You know, she doesn't have a single friend left. Not a single friend that I can think of. She used to. Threw them all away, too.
She'll call, Victor. You watch. And it'll be soon. She'll call and she'll want to get back together. Do you want my advice? Don't give in. You're too vulnerable right now. Let your head clear.
I love her, Rich.
Yeah, I know. You know what you gotta do.
Yeah, I know. I gotta see other women. I don't want to see other women.
You've gotta get perspective. It's the only way. Come on. Open your eyes, pal. There's some real lookers out there.
Norma?
Yeah.
I had a report here in a light blue folder. Have you seen it?
The FAA thing?
Yes.
No, not today.
I can't find it anywhere.
Would you take it home with you last night?
Yes, but I could have sworn I brought it back in, and I need it now.
Well, you want me to see if I can get you a copy?
No, the other one has all my notes in it.
If you want, I can go by your house and see if it's there.
Could you? Oh, that would be great. I don't live that far from here.
No problem.
Norma, I owe you one. It's 33 Benson, number 4. This is the key to the front door, and this is to the apartment.
Be back soon.
Thank you.
Here it is.
Just one of each, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here you go.
It was on one of the chairs.
Thanks, Norma. You're a lifesaver.
You have a really nice apartment.
Thanks. I like it, too.
I'd like to have a place like that one day.
Where do you live now?
A little box over on Riverdale. It's okay. You want anything?
No, I'm fine. And thanks again.
Betsy, you mind if I ask you something personal?
Sure.
Your hair is really great. Where do you get it done?
Victor?
Tomorrow night, Pazzo? How do I know you won't cancel? This is an ink, right? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye. What?
Oh, Betsy, come on. Where are you? Betsy! Oh, thank God. I've been calling all over the place for you. Mr. Stella just called. He's on a plane from Denver with Mr. Carlson. He said there's going to be a limousine downstairs for you in 5 minutes.
What?
You're jumping on a plane with him for Phoenix.
Phoenix? What for?
Well, to view some branch operations. He said not to worry about packing anything, because he'll be back on the midnight flight. You're supposed to meet him at First Class Lounge, Terminal 3. If he's not there, just wait at the bar.
Great. Listen, if Brecker calls, tell him...
Don't worry about anything.
I can't.
Can't what?
Victor. I'm meeting Victor tonight.
Call him from the limo.
Oh, I can't cancel.
Well, I'm sure he'll understand.
No, he won't. He's going to be furious with me.
Well, it's not your fault. It's not as though you planned this.
Doesn't matter.
Look, you just get downstairs. Let me try to reach him.
You can't. He's going to be at the food market all day today.
Well, what's the name of the restaurant you were supposed to meet him at?
Pazzo. His name is Victor Keaton. The reservation's in my name for 8 o'clock. Do I have to bring any files?
I didn't say.
Victor's going to absolutely kill me.
And so is Mr. Stella, unless you get downstairs.
Norma, if you get him, tell him I am really, really sorry.
Don't worry, I'll take care of everything. Here. Good luck.
Thanks.
Betsy! Betsy! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I could have sworn you were her.
I'm waiting for someone else, too. It's more than an hour late. You're lucky I didn't turn around and hit you. Now, please don't tell me your name is Brian.
No, I'm Victor.
Good. It seems you know my name already.
You're kidding.
Well, I assume she's a Betsy, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a coincidence. There are not that many of us.
No, I know.
If she's not here yet, would you mind my drink for a second?
Sure.
Yes, would you check to see if a Victor Keaton's there, please?
Mr. Keaton, for you.
Thanks. Hello?
Hi, this is Norma. I'm Betsy Freeze's assistant.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Vodka on the rocks.
Coming up.
Not here yet?
I just got a call. She isn't coming.
Here's to being stood up.
I don't know about you, but I'm starving. And I have a table for two, so if you don't have any other plans...
I'd love to.
Great.
There you go. Thanks, sir. You're welcome.
Well, you sure you don't want me to walk you to your car?
I'm right around the corner. I had a very nice time. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I feel like some things are just fated.
Maybe.
I want you to have my number. You don't have to say anything. Just want you to have it.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good day.
Sir?
Thank you.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Good morning. Did you get my message? I caught Victor at the restaurant last night.
Oh, yes, thank you. How did he take it?
I told him you'd call him in the morning.
Oh, he's probably just getting up. I think I'll let some coffee drown his wrath first. You did something to your hair.
He's just playing around with it. I went to that place you told me about.
Looks nice.
Thanks. You want some coffee?
Sure.
Hey.
I took your advice to stop and smell the roses and decided to buy you one. I'm really sorry about canceling like that.
Yeah, I know. Your secretary told me.
Hey, Richie.
Hey, Bets.
Victor, I couldn't help it. I swear.
Yeah, well.
Could we set something else up for the weekend? I'll make sure nothing is going on. I promise.
I've been doing some thinking. I think I need a little bit of time.
More time?
Yeah, get my head clear. Get some perspective.
Victor, I couldn't help it.
I know. That's the problem.
I see.
Maybe we both need some...
Space. Yeah, sure. You forgot the let's be friends, I'll call you soon part.
You're doing the right thing, pal.
Betsy, if you don't need anything else, I'm going to go.
Oh, thanks, Norma. Oh, Norma, could I ask you a huge favor?
Sure.
Would you take those clothes to the dry cleaners for me? I don't think I'm even going to be out of here before midnight.
No problem. Take them downstairs.
I know it's not part of your job. I really appreciate it.
I'm an executive assistant. You're an executive. I'm assisting you.
Just in the nick of time.
Not quite. I could have sworn the paper said 7:30. It must have said 7.
Oh. Well, you want to see if we can catch an 8 o'clock somewhere?
It's a nice night out. Why don't we go for a walk?
Okay. Hi, Betsy.
Mr. Stella. Charles.
I thought I felt somebody else around here.
You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's amazing how you can do that, isn't it? You don't hear or see a thing, but you know somebody else is around.
I thought I was the only one here.
No, just you and me. But I like it like this. It's nice, it's quiet, no phones ringing, no secretaries running around. You can get down to things.
Speaking of which, I have a lot of work to do on that report.
Glad you called. I had such a good time the other night, but I didn't want to get my hopes up.
Well, since we both got stood up, I figured that if we made plans together, they definitely wouldn't get canceled.
I've been watching you, you know?
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Your potential is very impressive.
Such a beautiful night. I'm glad I could be here with you instead of being stuck at the office.
I know what you mean.
You know, you're very attractive with your glasses. Anybody ever say that to you?
Yes, my boyfriend. Charles. This is not a good time for me.
Well, it might be a really good time for you.
I'm involved with someone.
Well, that someone is a very lucky man.
Cartridge. I don't have a cartridge.
Charles? Is that you?
Was it locked or?
Yeah, it was locked. Yeah.
Excuse me, Detective Gordon. Listen, Betsy, we got to get moving on this. We have people waiting for a plane. If there's any way that you can finish this later, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
If you'll excuse me.
I'll be here.
Gentlemen, take your seats, please. We got 15 minutes to go through 3 projects here, and then we go to the airport.
So, speaking strictly from a debt perspective, you can see how with a few minor adjustments, the purchase doesn't pose even half the originally anticipated risk.
Well done, Joseph. Okay. Betsy, let's see your pink thing.
Okay, if you'll turn to pages 6, 7, and 8. I did some breakdowns of the cost per passenger mile figures. I have underscored what I think are overlooked opportunities for reductions based on figures from other airlines. On page 9, I've run those numbers using the most conservative estimates. And if you'll turn to Appendix A in the back, I've given the comparisons some graphical.
I don't seem to have A here.
I haven't got it either. No, I've got B and C, but no A.
Me either.
I'm sure it was here. Must have gotten left out. I can run down to my office.
Well, I think these numbers pretty much speak for themselves, and they're impressive.
I would like to see some graphs now.
I can run down to my office if you give me just half a minute.
We don't have half a minute. Move on.
I can run down.
Keep going.
On page 10, an analysis shows the potential for operating costs to be substantially lower than the ones Fontana is currently supplying to its shareholders.
Break out your blue. Thank you, Miss Freeze.
I had the entire file printed up and placed in those reports.
Apparently not.
Well, I assumed.
Well, you assume and you take the first step in career suicide.
Maybe the first step was last night.
This is not about last night. This is about getting a job done. No matter what. Betsy, I'm a president. I have subordinates to control. I have a CEO to report to. Now, how would it look if I went into a meeting with him with that kind of a sloppy presentation?
I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
Rest assured. Betsy, if you want to survive here without pulling your pantyhose down, you damn well better pull them up.
Dear Ms. Stipes, further to our discussion yesterday, comma, I have referred your questions to Mr. Edwards in accounting, full stop. His office will be contacting you soon, full stop, usual closing. Mr. N. Mueller, Air Safety Services, he should be in the Rolodex. Dear Mr. Mueller, thank you for your information package which I received today, full stop. I look forward to reading it and will be in touch soon. Full stop, usual closing. Interoffice memo to B. Peterson. Barry, comma. Attached is the FAA report you requested, full stop. Let me know if you have any ideas, full stop and end. Scribble Betsy and attach clean copy of the blue FAA report. Mr. Richard Friedman, Esquire, in the Rolodex. Dear Mr. Friedman. No, forget this one, Norma. I'll do it myself. That's it for now. Oh, and Norma, here. I need these by tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Norma. Can you put it with my coat? Sure. Norma. Yeah. Did you do anything with these pink reports between the time I took them from you and the time I went to the meeting? No, why? Take a look through this.
Your graphs are missing.
From every copy.
Well, how is that possible? I checked every one myself.
And I double-checked them when you gave them to me.
Well, they were right here.
I know. That's where I put them. Was anyone else in here?
No, not that I know of. I mean, I was at my desk most of the time. The Holly thing really got to me. I didn't want to go anywhere.
Who else has access to these files?
No one. Unless you gave them your password.
And what could have happened?
Did Mr. Stella give you a hard time?
I guess you could say that.
Listen, I've been here a lot longer than you. Trust me. His bark's a lot bigger than his bite.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
Well, maybe this Holly thing has us both losing our minds.
Yeah.
Will that be cash, check, or charge? Charge.
I have a store card.
I think you're really going to enjoy this.
I think so, too. Oh, my gosh. My wallet. Must have left it in my other purse.
That's okay. I can look up the account.
Oh, that'd be great. It's Betsy Freeze, 33 Benson Street, number 4. It's Frieze.
So you didn't really know her?
Oh, I'd seen her around. I knew who she was, but I can't see her friends, no.
You have any idea why someone would want to kill her?
No, not at all.
You didn't happen to notice anything odd or out of place when you took over here, did you?
Well, her desk had been cleared out.
Well, you know by whom?
I don't know. A clerk. There were just supplies left, nothing personal at all. Actually, that was the only strange thing.
Oh.
Secretaries. They always leave something personal around.
If you think of anything else, will you give me a call?
Sure.
Thank you.
Bye.
You like working for Miss Freeze?
She's outstanding.
Thanks again.
You like it? I know, it's a little workish. I put it on right away so I could show it to you. Well, what do you think?
That's great.
You know what I think? I think you like it better when I take it off.
You know, I know so little about you.
What do you mean?
I don't even know what you do for a living.
Oh. I'm an executive job placement.
Okay. How about your place? I've never even been there.
My roommate's always around. But I'll be moving out soon.
Where to?
Well, there are a few places on Benson I really like. One of them's opening up soon.
Benson?
Yeah. Ever been there?
Yeah, I have.
Hi, Norma.
Mr. Stella?
Everything well?
Just fine, thank you.
Your welfare's important to me. Are you going home already?
I was planning on it.
Change plans. I want a complete breakdown on that. I want your thoughts on it, and I'd like some pretty graphics, please.
I'll do it first thing in the morning.
That's going to be difficult. I need it first thing in the morning. Is this a problem for you?
No, I guess not.
Should only take a few hours. Have a nice night.
Hey. You missed your cue. This is where we kissed for the first time.
Betsy, this is kind of a difficult time for me. I think I need a little bit of space.
What? No, I don't think you mean that.
No, I do. Things have been moving a little too fast for me.
You just move things a little slower. That's all.
Susan, it's Betsy. I just called to say hi. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I guess you're not home. I just called to hear your voices. Everything is great here. Bye-bye.
Betsy.
Victor, I've been doing a lot of thinking and was hoping we could talk.
It's not a good time right now.
Please, Victor, just for a couple of minutes.
Betsy, I'm not alone.
Oh.
Sorry.
Let's take that shower.
So clearly, the most sensible and profit-minded solution would not be termination of the whole regional operation, but simply a phasing out of the Denver, Dallas, and Phoenix routes, as illustrated on page 6. Are there any questions?
Oh, sounds good. Good, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. Then we're all in agreement.
John.
Betsy. Good work.
Thanks.
I'm heading out.
Oh, you have a date?
Yeah.
Your new friend?
Uh-huh.
Have a good time.
Thanks.
Miss Freeze,
Detective Gordon.
you don't look like someone with time to spare, but could I steal a little?
Sure, come on in. Have a seat.
I just saw your secretary leaving.
You mean Norma?
Yes. I was wondering, did you ask her to work for you?
No, I asked personnel for someone good, if that's what you mean.
You didn't put in a special request for her?
No, I'd never even met her till my first day.
That's strange. When I was checking personnel, I read a letter you wrote specifically asking for her.
That's impossible.
No one did a note about it.
Look, this job may be driving me crazy, but I know I didn't write a request letter. Maybe somebody else did.
Maybe my job's driving me crazy. Competition for upward mobility is fairly cutthroat here, isn't it?
Yes, but not literally. And who would want to kill for a secretarial position?
You know if Holly Anthony was being considered for your job?
Wait a second. You don't think... me?
Right now, I don't think anything. That just means I have to think everything. Thanks for the time.
Hi. Before you say anything, don't blame the super. I had to work really hard. Took almost every story in the book.
What are you doing here?
Walnut salad, pasta puttanesca, red wine, and candles.
Betsy, this is my apartment.
I know. I wanted to surprise you.
Oh, yeah, well, you did that.
Good. Aren't you happy?
Look, I appreciate the thought, but what I said the other night about needing space, I meant it.
Well, you still have to eat. Look, if you really want, I can leave as soon as we finish eating.
Betsy, that is not space.
What are you saying? You want me to leave right away?
Yes, I do.
Fine. I hope you enjoy your dinner.
Here we go. Suffield. Norma. Now, the law requires that I remove anything tagged personal. Nope. No dirt here.
If someone had requested her for a position, it'd be in here, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what the file's for. Did you find something juicy?
She's my secretary. I had no idea she applied to executive training. Detective Gordon, please.
Oh, fine, 8 o'clock's great. I'm looking forward to it, too. Thank you. See you then. Bye. Come in. That's it.
Here are the traffic figures you
Oh,
wanted.
good.
Charles, how do secretaries get assigned here?
Oh, you either request them or personnel sends them up. Well, you got a problem with Norma?
No, she's very good.
She is. Poor Norma.
Why poor Norma?
Well, it's just that she's applied to the executive training program so many times, and she just doesn't have the right stuff. And it's a shame, too, because she's got the right attitude. What brings all this up?
I was just wondering. Oh, God, that feels so good.
Oh, you deserve it. You know, you're lucky you didn't lose all this. They say that can happen after a big shock. You just wake up the next morning and it's all fallen out.
Stop trying to cheer me up, Andrea.
Nope, you've still got the best head of hair in town, Betsy. Hey, your friend came in a while ago.
Who was that?
Oh, pretty, hair a little darker than yours, about the same height.
Oh, that was probably my secretary, Norma.
No, I don't think so. She said she'd met you at a party. She brought in a picture she'd taken of you. Wanted me to do up her hair exactly like yours.
A picture?
Yeah, with that hunk boyfriend of yours. Hold on a sec. I'll check the appointment book. That's weird. They just wrote down Betsy. Oh, yeah. I think that was her name, too.
I don't know any other Betsy.
Well, that's what she said. Okay. Now, what are we going to do with you?
I don't want to buy it.
What about something like these? Do you think they're really me?
They complement your bone structure perfectly.
Really?
Definitely.
All right, then. Sold.
Great. Let's get your prescription.
No, just plain glass.
I miss you. Love, Betsy. What is this with you and roses?
What's this with me and Betsy's?
Well, you know, they do say people always pick the same type. You just picked two with the same taste in clothes. And flowers. So are these from the old one or the new one?
Put my money on the new one.
You don't look too happy about that.
I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it. There's just something a little weird about her. I don't know where she lives. I don't even have her work number.
You know, you gotta wonder what she's hiding. Well, maybe you should follow her sometime.
Come on.
No, really. I mean, otherwise you can just wait for her husband to show up at your door with a shotgun.
Her husband?
I mean, who knows? I'm just saying protect yourself. You got her home number, right?
Of course.
Well, doesn't Nate still work at the phone company?
This is the identical suit that was purchased. $380.
This is ridiculous. I already own this suit. I bought it at your half-price sale a couple of months ago. Check my account.
There is a $190 entry approximately 2 months ago.
Then why would I buy another one?
Some people do buy backup items.
At double the price?
You gave me your address, birth date, social security number, mother's maiden name, everything.
Look, I didn't give you anything, all right? You sold that suit to somebody else, and I am not paying for it.
I'll need you to fill out some forms. Please follow me.
Victor.
Hi.
I'm really
I'm sorry.
Come on in.
Detective Gordon, Miss Suffield.
What can I do for you?
I wanted to ask you a few more questions, if I could.
I was just getting ready to go out.
Oh, just a couple of minutes?
Sure.
I never should have come by like that. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know what I was thinking either.
I hope I didn't cause any problems with your friend.
I won't be seeing her anymore.
Not because of...
No. It's a long story. Betsy,
It's really good to see you.
it's really good to see you, too.
Will you excuse me for a minute?
Oh, of course.
Victor, when I came to see you, I wanted to tell you that I've been doing a lot of thinking
I've been doing a lot of thinking, too.
about all the things you've been trying to say to me.
That's why I'm here. I want to apologize. You were right. I've been really selfish.
No, I'm the one who's been selfish. I've been treating this job
Look, Betsy, I'd like to try to work things out.
So would I.
Can we go away somewhere? Just get out of the city and be alone?
Next weekend, we could go to the mountains, and I could go to work tomorrow and get ahead.
I'll make a reservation.
Make it in ink.
I'm not much used to having guests.
No, why's that?
Because I don't invite them.
You're sure they were delivered? No, 1 dozen beautiful, fresh, long-stem red roses. Thank you.
was hoping I'd hear from you today. Are you there? Victor, it's me, Betsy. I called earlier, just checking to see if you're home yet. I sent you a little something yesterday. Just wanted to make sure you got it.
Hi, it's me. I'm at work, and I was just thinking of you and wanted to say hi. I'll talk to you later.
Victor, it's Betsy. I'd really like to talk to you. If you call in and get this, please call me from wherever you are. Victor, where are you? I've been calling you all day. Please call me as soon.
Hello, Betsy.
You can't run from love. But you can't just go from relationship to relationship. It's not when you found the right person. It's not over, Victor.
You and I are supposed to be together.
It's fate, Victor.
Goodbye, Betsy.
Victor, Victor, Victor. Victor, Victor, Victor! Victor!
Dear Ms. Parsons, thank you for your inquiry of the Norma? Norma? Norma?
Yeah.
I thought we had a slew of microcassettes.
We did.
Well, I'm fresh out.
You are kind of prolific. I'll get you some others.
We are interested in hearing your position on our proposal. Full stop. If you wish to discuss this further, comma, please feel free to contact me. Full stop. Warm regards, Betsy Freeze.
Oh. I was just double-checking a letter.
I signed some of these letters for you. You want to take a look?
Thanks. That signature's getting pretty good.
I guess I do it enough.
Norma, if I haven't told you lately, you really do terrific work. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
You just did.
No, I never did ask you. How did you get assigned to me anyway?
They just called and told me I was being transferred.
Just like that?
Uh-huh. Why?
I was just wondering how I got so lucky.
Betsy. Hi, Norma.
Mr. Stella?
I'll have those stats for you later on.
Good, then you can get right on these. We need a Monday latest. Have a nice weekend.
I will have a nice weekend. I'll be right back. Charles.
Betsy.
Can I talk to you a second?
Yeah, of course. I'm always here for you, honey.
Those reports you want, I think it's impossible for me to have them by Monday.
We're trying to buy a multi-million-dollar operation. Sometimes that takes the impossible. Work day and night.
I have been working day and night, and I don't see any of the others staying the kind of hours I do.
It's because they get their work done on time.
So
what are you
do
looking
I.
for, some R&R?
I have plans this weekend.
Cancel.
No. It's a commitment.
This job is a commitment. And if you can't handle the pressure of the assignment, I will find somebody else who can. And if they can't, then I will do it myself.
And then what?
Why don't you try to figure that out for yourself over the weekend?
Betsy Freeze's office. May I help you?
Hello.
Hello. Is anyone there?
Hello, Nate. It's Victor Keaton. Hi, how are you doing? Good. Listen, I have a favor to ask of you. I got a phone number here, and I was wondering if you could get me some information.
And print.
Betsy, just a second. I finished with these. Is there something else I can help you with?
Just one more thing, actually, before you go.
I don't have to leave. I can stay with you. I can stay with you all night if that's what it takes.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Will you read this aloud to me? Just the main text.
Dear Mr. Stella, pursuant to our discussion earlier, this is to inform you that I no longer find the policies and expectations of the Orpheus Corporation ones within which I can constructively operate. I hereby resign from my position effective immediately.
Well?
You can't.
Oh, Norma, I feel so good and so right about this, I can't tell you.
You can't. I mean, not yet.
I just did.
Well, what about me? I mean, I have so much to learn from you still.
Norma, you'll have other bosses, better ones, and before you know it, you'll be an executive yourself.
Well, I know that. But it's too soon. I mean, you can't just give up.
I am not giving up. I am waking up.
Well, what'll you do?
I'm not sure. I'll take some time off before anything. Victor and I are going to the mountains this weekend.
What?
We're going to try and work things out. Norma, we'll keep in touch. I promise.
That's one of those things people say, isn't it?
No, I mean it.
Sure. I'll just put this on his desk.
No, I think I'll deliver this one myself. Take care, Norma. Have a nice weekend. Hi, Victor, it's me. I'm still down at the office. Could you give me a call as soon as you can? I've got some great news. I'll try at the restaurant. Well, if he does come in, would you tell him to call me here? Thanks, Richie.
This is the second time I've done it this month. I really should get another set and hide it somewhere.
It's always a good idea. Piece of cake. Should I bill you here?
Oh. Expensive piece of cake.
Hi, this is Betsy. Leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Hey, Betsy, it's Victor. When you get home, please stay there until I talk to you. It's very important.
Cajun Cafe?
Hey, Richie, it's me. I asked Betsy to call me there. Have you heard from her?
Yeah, she said to call her at work. Why, is something the matter?
I'll tell you later.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Betsy Freeze. Betsy's not available at the moment. Please leave a message at the tone and she'll return your call.
Betsy. Norma. What is it, some kind of masquerade?
You can't let her leave, Charles.
Honey, that's none of your affair. Betsy wants to leave. And I will let her.
It's not time yet.
That's Betsy's decision, and mine. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Get me in the program, Charles. You said you would.
Yeah. And I also said there was no guarantee.
I would never have left you, Charles.
No, what are you doing? Are you lobbying to get back into training again?
You think I slept with you all those times for nothing?
Come on. I mean, I thought we both understood that.
What does she have that I don't?
Why, evidently nothing. Trust me. You would have ended up the same.
Think we're all the same?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, give or take a little here and there. They're all the same.
You're right. We are all the same. Almost. Just a little more time, Charles.
No. It has nothing to do with time. It has to do with performance. Day in, day out. Under pressure. Women tend to lose their heads. They crack under pressure.
So do men's. Men's heads.
What about men's heads?
They crack under pressure.
Labels.
With regard to the operations in Phoenix, Dallas, and Denver, I look forward to hearing from you. Full stop. Usual closing. Ms. Andrea Murdoch. She should be in the Rolodex, Norma. Dear Mr. Rudolph, in light of your recent vacancy at 33 Benson Street, number 4, I would like to formally apply for tenancy.
Get me the police. This is Betsy Freeze. Tell Detective Gordon that I will meet him at the precinct. It's an emergency. I'm on my way down.
Betsy?
Victor.
Betsy!
Victor, I'm down here in my office.
Hi, Victor.
Betsy. Honey, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, have you? Well, you should have known that I'd... Oh, Betsy. Don't patronize me.
Victor? Victor, are you there?
Hi, Betsy.
Norma.
You don't look good.
No. Not at all. Norma, where's Victor? Is he okay?
Oh. Norma. What have you been up to?
Norma, let's talk calmly.
I know what you've been up to. You've been watching me. Following me.
Norma, please.
Makes me very uncomfortable.
Norma, it's all right.
Oh, no. It's not just a typo this time, Norma.
Norma, I can help you.
This won't do at all. I'm sorry, Norma. There's no other way.
I need help. I'm on the 17th floor of the Orpheus building. Please send someone. Yes, it's an emergency.
Norma?
Norma, I've had enough. Let's talk. Like old friends. I've resigned, Norma. There's no competition anymore. I know how hard you worked, and you were very good. My job can be yours now. I'll give you the highest recommendation. Norma, we can make this work for both of us. Norma? Are you out there? Can you hear me? Norma, even the best of friends have disagreements. But we can patch it up. Let's be friends, Norma. Norma, I can help you.
I thought we were friends. But, gee.
Betsy.